Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about two people. I kind of feel like they might be in a relationship, even if it might be a little bit of a fake relationship or they're not super enamored of each other anymore. But we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the King of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like we have some perhaps emotionally or like I was gonna go with emotionally stunted or immature people, but this is like maybe a little bit more serious than that. I feel like this is more so I really just kind of lack compassion or empathy for other people. So this Knight of Wands feels to me like their own energy coming back to them, or just a set of circumstances that they find they have no control over when they're used to being in control. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hello, how's it going? Is it David? Do you want me to say Dave N? You tell me if I'm doing it wrong. I hope we're all having a good day, enjoying the weekend. Hello, Third Eye. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. If I said that too fast, it's in the description box below. And right below that, you can also get information on how to join my memberships. I post additional shorts, videos, ad-free live streams, and also offer monthly personal readings. Hello, James. How's it going? Let's start with the Marigold Tarot. And let's see what else we've got for you. I'm glad to hear it. We've got the Moon, Eight of Rings, or the Eight of Pentacles, This feels like a double life. The Moon talks about secrecy. I feel like there's a secret element to one or both of these individuals' lives, having to do with, I think, how they make their money coming forward. So I'm thinking about, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but I'm pretty sure in Breaking Bad, was her name Skylar? I'm pretty sure she found out about it and then was just like, whatever, right? I feel like there is somebody here who had the tendency to do illegal things, or they didn't really seem to care if they were following the laws, and they got involved in a relationship with somebody who was kind of like intermittently aware of, involved, or assisting with this double life. Because that Two of Wands, they're crossed. Makes me feel like their lives were very, or are very entwined. This doesn't have to be two people that are in a relationship. Could be a business partnership, or even like, I don't know, siblings. But I feel the majority of it, those who resonate with this reading, it would be a couple. Eight of Cups and the Star, Ace of Wands, another King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like the King of Cups in the reverse is like the, I don't know, ringleader, or the one who is more accustomed to whatever this is. Eight of Cups and the Star. Walking away from something that would have resolved this. It's like, nah, that's too much work. I could do that, but I don't feel like it. I think I'll just like keep doing what I'm doing. So that's why there's karma, because there was an opportunity for this couple or this King of Cups in the reverse to take the exit ramp. Oh, you know what? I don't actually want to go into downtown. oh, you know what? That's not actually how I want to live my life. You know, they were given an opportunity to learn, hey, maybe this is not what I should invest in or, you know, spend my time doing. Hello, Aya. How's it going? What else? 10 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Swords, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. It feels like profiting off of misery, making things worse. So the example in my mind, I guess, is like kind of like a payday loan where you need money, but then they just make it so that it's like really difficult to ever, you know, get out of that. Justice in the reverse. Yeah. This is a lot of negative karma that these two accrued, primarily because this is like, as long as everything's great for me, awesome. I don't care if other people are going through it or if what I do causes them grief. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 3 of Cups. There's been some sort of falling out, maybe with family or friends, business partners, and that could be why we have this secret coming out. Hi, Illuminati. How's it going? Fuego, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. Key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. I think things are heating up as a reference, less in terms of like chemistry, more in terms of problems. And it's somebody who feels like whatever they've been up to, there's someone that no longer likes or respects them that knows about this. So there might be a celebrity couple that I'm thinking about right now. We'll see. We'll see. Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. I told you. So now that we're not friends, now we don't get along, now that I don't you anymore. Yeah, those secrets, I might share them. We have the machismo, toxic masculinity card, chained, codependency, unhealthy attachment, weighed down, and frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Yeah, I think so. So this codependency energy between the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse is something that is toxic for other people around them. Thank you, WJ. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, this is a failure of a friendship that is impacting a couple, and the two people have secrets that are being exposed, or one giant secret that's being exposed, because now there are fewer people that feel the need to protect this couple. Like, oh, if it's like that, you know, I'll change how I act around it. Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? This is the Meta Muse Tarot. Another Knight of Wands. That was the very first card that I pulled. And the 8 of Swords. Oh, that looks for you. The number 8 is important, and I feel like it's a reference to August. Something big happens in August, but things are already picking up pace now, right? Things are heating up. It's like, we know you've already done something that is not okay, but we're looking to see what else we can find. We feel like, you know, maybe this one thing that we already know about you is just like the tip of the iceberg. Queen of Swords in the reverse. We found that you lied about something and now we're pulling on that sweater thread, right? Moon in the reverse. I feel like this is upheaval because what you say doesn't matter. We need you to verify everything. So if this person was used to being trusted by people, like what I say goes and you're just going to like let it go, that's not the thing anymore. It's not the vibe anymore. Hey, Steven. How's it going? I'm pretty good, Rachel. What else do we have? The Sun in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So whatever has been hidden, whatever has been, you know, what's a verb that I need? Shuffled under the rug? Swept under the rug? It's coming out. And it's because somebody's coming back around and they're saying, well, you know, my allegiances have kind of changed. So go ahead, ask me that question again. I might answer it differently. Let me tell you what's really going on. 9 of Swords. Four of Wands in the reverse. Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups in the reverse. And I just had that 2 cards above. So like, it's clarifying the clarifier. That makes sense. There's a lot of frustration, anxiety. I don't know what to do. Everything's like messed up. 4 of Wands in the reverse is instability, a lack of a solid foundation. 9 of Swords is sleeplessness. Page or Princess of Cups in the reverse would be like depression or feeling like disconnected. Whatever they used to benefit from, I feel like these two are no longer, their persona non grata, I think is the term. We have the Emperor, another star. I do feel like this could be celebrities. The Emperor, the Star, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you were able to convince people that you were a boss or that you were, I feel like this person was seen as really talented or skilled at 2 different things because this Emperor is like straddling the stream. Maybe it's just a different kind of throne, y'all. I don't know. Now, I think this is somebody who has fame or recognition, at least on like a local or national kind of level, right? Or I should say like, well, whatever, regional. This is somebody who had some clout, okay? And part of that connection is based on the fact that they had this clout. So they have this fame or they have this recognition, and now people are seeing that they have misused it. So the Queen of Cups is in the reverse because it's been clear after reviewing some information that the power or clout this person felt they had, they didn't use it for good. Power corrupts, right? This is the Tarot of the Nile. Hello, Peggy. How are you doing? Well, I'm getting a bit of a late start today. So hopefully that helps. Hello, Smiley. How are you doing? I still have not seen your email, hun. I have had issues in the past. If you want to try from a different email address or if you want to try the Hangouts, I would love to reply to your email, but I haven't seen it yet. Thank you, Rachel. Ten of Swords. And Judgment. Dead men tell no secrets? Is that the phrase? Why do I feel like maybe there's information that somebody finds that has been hidden for a long time, like a letter, or I don't know, maybe even a video. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. So the Emperor and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which I feel like the Emperor is like the more dominant, decided to do something that they kept secret that changed some sort of situation to benefit them financially. So this could be like insider trading. This could be like, not gonna lie, someone might have gotten hurt in this situation. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's probably more of like a theft, right? You're making a lot of money and I want it for myself, that kind of thing. Hello, Brianna. How are you doing? Oh, it might not be for you. Or like I said earlier, this could be actually celebrities. We have the Hermit. And, well, why do I feel like this is an investigator? Temperance in the reverse. Something is off because of a message that comes through or information that comes through. Indicates an argument or some sort of tussle, chaos that this Emperor, King of Wands, King of Cups in the reverse did not want to tell anybody about. So it's like if I were trying to tell you that there's no way that I could have, stolen your jacket because I wasn't anywhere near your house, but then they find out that I had like a best friend of mine at your place and they grabbed the jacket for me. It's like, yeah, maybe you were kind of truthful, but like what we were really getting at, you knew what we were getting at. You didn't tell us that there was this problem with you and this person. Or you didn't tell us that you were there. You didn't tell us that you had spoken to them. Their story's off. It's either because someone who has passed away, there's some sort of information brought to light that person wrote down or said, something like that. Or there's somebody who used to be close friends and now they no longer are. So that allegiance changing means maybe I'll tell somebody what happened. Ace of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. There was definitely some envy and some coveting. There's hatred here for somebody else because of circumstances or how people view you, or you're making more money than me. This could also be about inheritance. That maybe this Queen of Wands in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse did something shady to get that inheritance. Hey, Selena, how are you doing? This is the Love Oracle. Hoping and releasing. Expecting, faith, manifesting, letting go, moving on, walking away. So remember I said the number 8 is important. I think that's an infinity sign kind of drawn in the condensation on the window. I don't know if you can really see it, to be honest, but I can. And it looks like there's an exclamation point. I feel like things are coming back on these people. Whoever the folks are that have kept this secret, something that they should not have done. They wanted this to be completely left alone, and they're not getting their wish. I feel like there's somebody reopening a cold case, or I wanted to, ask you about this thing, and now I realize that there's 6 other things that I need to investigate you for. Doesn't sound like fun. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying, and peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. Feels to me like we have somebody that was jealous of somebody's relationship. And there was initially some determination that, hey, we shouldn't do this. So I don't know if it was cheating or, hey, we work together, we shouldn't do that. Or we have somebody that, if this is more of like an inheritance thing, this could be somebody who was resisting the way somebody wanted things to be inherited. They've been spying and trying to get information, perhaps to change a last will and testament. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? James, I can't remember where you're from, but cold case would be like generally I think it's a murder that nobody was able to solve. Financial support projected. This is about money. I don't want to pay that money, or I want all of the money. I don't want you to get any of it. This could be about somebody who didn't want to pay what the court ordered them to. Tragedy, forbidden love, lockdown, mental prison, confined. Yeah, I feel like there was an obsession or a strong desire to be with somebody, and it was unrequited. I'm not interested in you, or I'm already in a relationship, or you're already in a relationship. Triggers, name, car, place, and come together. Yeah, there's some elements of like new information coming forward that someone was somewhere where they claimed they were not, or somebody was dating someone that they said they were not. That's a good rule to live by, WJ. Hello, Henri. No. Oh, do you want me to call you Kathy? I just noticed that. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Crickets, silence, non-action, realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light, and gossip, petty, jealousy, and envy. Yeah. So someone did not do their job, or someone did not like call the cops when they were supposed to, or an ambulance. Someone didn't notify another person of their inheritance. There's something here that's coming out, and it's a failure to do your job. Maybe you didn't actually do an autopsy. Maybe you didn't actually go somewhere you said you were. There's evidence of a lie. And this emperor is like, what? No, that's crazy. Shit. They don't know what to do. I don't think they can really speak to it. This is the Path of Shadows. What else? We have overthinking. Each thought a labyrinth, endless, obscure. There is no peace amidst this self-imposed torture. Once there's a light, like a flashlight, shown on this person's files or business or records or taxes or whatever, or the will, there's something that makes this emperor sweat. I know it's only a matter of time till you figure out this, or till you put two and two together and you know that. So their mind is racing, trying to come up with a way to deal with this. In the Knight's Embrace, we have the Vampire card, sorry. In the Knight's Embrace, where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. I think this is somebody who's super greedy. I want all the money. I want all the fame. I want all the attention. I want all the respect and power. It was never enough for this person. Self-doubt. In shadows deep, fears and doubt creep. A specter haunting where courage sleeps. This feels to me like the person that was dealing with, if there was a forbidden like tryst or two people that, got it on that weren't supposed to. I feel like one was a little bit of a egomaniac and another person was more prone to self-doubt, maybe a little more codependent. Dagger. Action, bravery, and determination. Interesting. So I feel this is somebody who said something. Let's see. Well, tell me more about what that bravery means. Star in the reverse. 10 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to smile in your face and pretend I'm your friend, but in reality, what I'm doing is plotting your demise or thinking of ways to outdo you or make it so that you can't do what you want to do. I'm not going to be in your face or state my intentions directly, but I don't want you to do well. Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. What did I say? I'm going to be a sweetheart too. I'm going to be so nice. You're going to be like, oh, you give the best hugs. Or you always lend me money if I forgot my wallet. Or you always tell me I look great or I have a great idea. But Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is like, I'm going to throw her under the bus first chance I get. I'm going to steal something from you if I have the opportunity. I'm going to talk behind your back. I'm going to not be reliable. So broken promises would be a thing. Emperor in the reverse. King of Swords. This Emperor thinks they're smarter than they are. They feel like they can use words to diffuse most any situation, and that they have this like kind of domineering energy that gets people to like back away or so what I'm picturing in my mind is when I would take, where is she now? There she is, Penny, to well, you can hardly see that. When I would take Penny to the local dog park, whenever you like encounter other, isn't she adorable? If you encounter other dogs, they would have to figure out who's, you know, bowing down, right? Who's got the authority. And I don't know. Penny was my first dog, so I learned a lot from her as far as like dogs rushing up and like doing the like almost like the Sphinx pose, I guess. To say, hey, I get it. I know I'm not taught here. This person expects people to do that. Like, oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, no, you're awesome. It makes me think of this clip of someone walking on the street with Jennifer Lopez approaching. And the dude says, hey, I really like your like dress or outfit or whatever. And she's like, thanks. And then he follows it up with, what do you do for a living? And she's like, oh, I'm famous. How do you not know? Oh, silly, silly. Hello, Jenny. How are you doing? It's true. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the reverse and the Six of Cups. These two have defended each other, whether they're, you know, related to each other or maybe they're married. They do know that there have been some things they should not have done, but I feel like they help each other try to forget it. Two of Pentacles. It's all about money, though. Judgment. I still feel like there's some sort of proof here that someone did something or maybe didn't do something they should have. Thank you, James. I appreciate you. It's like, yeah, I don't know, like you told people that you called the cops so that someone could get an ambulance, or you told people that you were here and actually you were here, or you told your cousin they didn't get anything in the last will and testament, but that's not true. There's a statement that is proven false, and I feel like that's why we have somebody that's digging, seeing what else this person has been up to, and it's not good. Oh, everything's fine. I might have done some illegal things, but I'm really important, so people just look the other way. Can't you just picture this dude saying that? Hello, Darnell. How are you doing? So we've got the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Don't you know who I am? I get what I want. I don't have to follow the rules that everybody else does. Yeah. Very self-important, very, you know, I do what I want. I'm going to grab a few from the Love Tarot. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. I never really know where I stand with you. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. I think somebody got drawn in by this Emperor in the reverse's status or power, or I don't know, maybe they have like a really cool boat. And slowly but surely realized that the individual they were spending time with is not to be trusted. And they either told someone, wrote something down, or I don't know, like buried a time capsule, but this information is coming out. This is the energy oracle. Aw, thank you. What else? Yin Yang, number 22, and fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is number 38. Fourth chakra is the the heart chakra. And all tied up. I feel like there was some information that was not accessible that is now accessible. Someone wanted it to seem like this is who they are, but now the other side of them is exposed. There is truth about somebody's character, how they actually treat people. And with it all tied up, it's like this secret or these details, they were like hidden for a little while. You couldn't figure out what was really going on with this person. And now it's like, lights are on you. Everybody knows what you did. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes and for the super chats. And I hope to see you on the next reading. Toodles.